Because in America, a healthy body has become a luxury good rather than a basic need, I must stand in negation on the resolution that the United States should end the tax breaks on employer-sponsored health insurance. There are many reasons you shouldn't affirm this resolution, but I'm going to talk about two key ones in my speech here today. My first contention deals with the fact that many Americans are struggling to afford health insurance in today's climate. Subpoint A, America has an affordability problem. The Kaiser Family Foundation found on December 7th of 2018 that 45% of uninsured adults remained uninsured because the cost of coverage was too high. Many people don't have access to coverage through a job, and poor adults remained ineligible to financial assistance. This is really unfortunate. The people who need care the most aren't getting it because they can't afford it. The study highlighted that nearly 1 in 2 sick Americans just can't afford health care. Axios furthers in August 20th of 2018 that we have a real uninsured problem in the United States. And on top of that, we have a huge healthcare affordability problem that hits sick people especially hard. In America, our country, we have a large problem where citizens can't afford health care or medical care or any type of medical assistance that they need. So, if prices to health insurance increase any further, many Americans are going to be sent into the plight of economic and medical instability. Subpoint B, costs have led citizens to turn down insurance or medical care. Monica Chin writes on June 6th of 2017 that 1 in 4 American citizens had to refuse medical care because they could not pay for it. A 2015 Urban Institute study estimated that capping the tax exclusion would increase taxes on 16% of the middle class by an average of $710.37. That seems like a lot, but to really put it in perspective, the Federal Reserve quantifies that 40% of Americans in 2017 would not be able to pay if faced with a burden of $400 as an emergency expense. In essence, merely limiting the tax breaks on employer-sponsored health insurance would be pernicious to, well, just under half the adult population. Contention 2. The tax breaks on employer-sponsored health insurance make health insurance more affordable. The Center on Budget and Policy Priorities estimated on March 21st of 2019 that the employer share of premiums is still paid by the employee, in the sense that the employee's wage would be higher if premiums were lower, but the employees have little awareness of these foregone earnings. Moreover, even taking the foregone earnings into account, individual market consumers face higher premium burdens than employees with the same take-home pay and employer coverage. On average, employers pay about 80% of single-person premiums. The Treasury of Tax Analysis estimated that the value of the tax exclusion for families within 400 and 600% of the federal poverty line who receive benefits is around $5,383. The Center on Budget and Policy Priorities furthers that middle-income people who receive the benefits are having substantial tax subsidies as well as much of their premiums being paid by their employer, which means that many of these middle-income individuals who receive the employer-sponsored health insurance are getting a little bit of leeway and are getting a little bit more access to coverage that they need. Medical Mutual finds in 2016 that employer-sponsored health insurance is affordable and advantageous. Employers split the cost of premiums with employees, as well as their contributions are made unsubject to federal taxes, as well as your contributions can be made pre-tax, lowering your total taxable income. The overall impact is that many people who are now covered under employer-sponsored health insurance will either have no health insurance if you affirm because they can't pay for it, or they will have lower quality insurance because the insurance provided under employer-sponsored health insurance is better than that provided on individual market companies. Because I hope for a future in America where a healthy body can become a basic need, not just a luxury good or a rare one if you affirm, I must negate.